saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Niners first down.
45-yard line.
Here we go.
Straight ahead is James. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here is Rourke. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's a handoff to James. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Fake the give, and now here's Rourke. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 34.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's James. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Good. Makes the score Niners 7, Saints nothing. Cade York to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right to the air is Leonard. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll run with Damian Martinez. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Got it into the hands of... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Niners have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Lucas Van Ness in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It is 3rd and long. Rourke. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
first and 10. Rourke. Back into the hands of Watkins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
The run up the middle with James. Open space to the 35. And he will score! Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Start this on the ground with Martinez. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Give, and here comes Martinez. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And now it's fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Rourke now on first and 10. And that ball incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. A run with James. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On 3rd and long, here is Rourke. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So after one, the Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Running here is James. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the double. Here we go. Hiking 18.
RPO here, quick shot to Ayuk. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And the 49ers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
He'll run with James. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Third and goal.
Let's go now.
Now, Rourke. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10. Leonard. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Leonard. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
1st and 10. Here, a handoff to Martinez. To the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. That is a big gainer for the Saints. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Olave is the motion man. From the gun, here's Leonard. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Brings up 2nd.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. He'll step up and run this. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Third and goal.
Here we go.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Saints draw closer here. It's 21-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Work now on 1st and 10. They set up the screen to James. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down. So 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Quick throw, outside, taken in by Pearsall. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco leading.
They'll go with James. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Third down, they need 5. They'll throw with Rourke. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hitchens. And the Saints are going to take possession.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down, Saints.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Leonard now on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Throwing again is Leonard. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. The Saints will even the score. It's now 21-all. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the set.
Throwing on first and 10, it's Rourke. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, it is Leonard. The right side to Olave. Loose inside the 30. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. It covers 51 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hand it to Martinez, running left. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Another run with Martinez. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll run with Martinez. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Throwing on second down, Leonard. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Riley Leonard. Touchdown, Saints. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints go up by 7. 28-21. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Work to throw on first down. This one complete to Waku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 7.
Let's go.
From the gun, here is Rourke. Out wide, that's Robinson. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
60 back.
They'll go. And here's Rourke. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
At the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
Set. Mustang 19.
To the air, it's Rourke. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Leonard to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
A run up the middle, that's Martinez. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 24 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Let's go now.
On first down, they go right back to Martinez. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set up. Lightning 18.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Once again, it's Martinez. And he will get into the end zone. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, New Orleans. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
49ers 24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with James. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work will throw on 2nd down. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's James. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Play action, it is Rourke. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end.
Ready up.
second down. Rourke. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Here's Rourke. That's Dobbs open left side. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Rourke going to throw for it here. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
On first down, Leonard. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. Give up the middle with Martinez. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and
They'll
7.
go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Ready. Viking 18.
Now carry for Martinez. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? 2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Here we go. Set.
Olave is the motion man. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On the ground, here's Martinez. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
Let's go.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Rourke. He'll swing this out to James. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer. Street. Ready.
To the air now, 2nd down, and here is Rourke. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, it's Martinez. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70.
Olave is the motion man. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
They'll run. This is Martinez. And he's going to have another 1st down as he's able to dive beyond the marker. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
On the handoff, Martinez. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's into the end zone. Damian Martinez. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Here we go. Here we go. Track it. 60. 60.
Work now on 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
A gain of 15 yards. And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, Rourke. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinson. And the Saints are going to take over just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
They'll go down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Saints lining up in punt formation. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
14-yard line.
Let's go now. Take go.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Rourke. Into the hands of Watkins. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
70, go.
Rourke. He'll air this one out for Watkins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Down the right sideline. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rourke looking to throw again. Checking this one down to James. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw it once more, here is Rourke. He's got a man. That's Kittle. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.